Hello everyone. Right, okay, so we have ourselves the Lion Guard final season trailer. Now, I haven't really seen Lion Guard that much. Like when it came out, I was very excited because it was a continuation of The Lion King. I've seen a few clips of it every now and then. You know, when I'm bothered or when it pops up. You know, when I get a few recommendations about, oh, here's the Lion Guard. Okay, I'll watch a few clips. That's pretty much how far it's gone. Like I saw like the opening like TV movie, like the opening to the entire series. But apart from that, that was pretty much it. Um, in terms of full episodes, I've only seen a few clips, but I think I have an idea on what the story is. Like oh, Scar's coming back, which is kind of stupid. Yeah, like Lion Guard has a couple of issues, but those issues don't really bother me. Okay, right. So I'm just gonna do some commentary over the trailer. I'm not gonna show the trailer because I don't know if Disney's going to allow me to. So I'm just gonna commentate over what I see. I've already seen the trailer, but I just want to give my opinions on it. Really. Alright, here we go. Man-child watches children's show. Here we go. Okay, right. So yeah, blah blah blah. We get a flashback to the first episode or the movie, the Lion Guard movie, whatever you want to call it. And it just shows like there's been a passage of time. In the description of the video, it actually says like where this is set. It's set, which is probably one of the most exciting things, about this season, which is the final season, which is pretty sad, really. It says in the description it's during Lion King 2. Now, already, like the entirety of the Lion Guard is during Lion King 2 because, yeah, like we've been told that like it's after Kiara meets COVID. So I'm guessing this is during the latter stages of the Lion King 2, where the whole where the whole like Outlander versus Pridelanders is starting to come into fruition. And this entire season is just going to be what Kyan was doing during that time, I think. So yeah, it just shows a passage of time. But the thing that's really confusing me in one shot it shows him as older, but then when it comes towards when they're battling Scar, he looks like a cub again. So you're basically saying that this is very confusing where everything fits, because like I know it's a trailer, it's just like teasing you, so we can't like for sure say where these places are. I mean, like, yeah, like a trailer mixes things up. Like one scene is like at the end, one scene's at the start, that kind of thing. But the whole story, it looks like the whole season is about Kion trying to get rid of the scar. It looks like, or maybe that's the first couple of episodes. I don't know. I don't know if like this entire arc, what they've shown us isn't like the entire season or just an arc before he comes back, and yeah. Part of me is hoping that's the entire season, but another part of me is going, yeah, but pretty much most of the episodes are just going to be filler until we get to the meaty stuff at the end. But like it's so confusing because he looks like an adult in one scene, and then when it comes to the whole him getting a scar, he looks like a cub again. Or is it just me? I think it's just me. So yeah, well, there we go. Go on the adventure, and then we get a few sneak peeks. of what they're going to be doing. What the funk are those? Those are... I have never seen those kinds of animals before. So I guess this is the actual tree of life. This is what they're trying to go to. Okay, so there's the lion guard, and then there's like things in front of them. What are those things? I've never seen... Like, are those supposed to be lions? They look really weird for lions. I mean, like, they are really, really dark-skinned. And then, like, it shows the... Yeah, like, Kion's... Oh, suddenly turning evil because he has a scar. I want to know why. I want to know why he gets a scar. Oh, no, okay, sorry. No. I'm probably guessing what's going to happen here. He gets scratched by the snake because, well, there's another, like, clip which they've shown us, which is basically explaining how Scar got his own scar, which I'm going to be talking about later. Like, I have an idea of how he gets the scar. Basically, like, a snake comes and just scratches him. But what I don't understand is why he's turning evil because of it. Like, he's suddenly having anger issues. Like, he's suddenly, like, snapping at his own friends. I don't understand what... How does that make him evil? How come Kion's turning evil here, but Kovu didn't turn evil when he was scratched? Like, I don't understand it. Is that snake the devil? Is that the Pride Land equivalent to a devil? I don't know. Oh yeah, I also like how Bunga has literally no voice change. He's still the whiny little child that he is. I mean, some characters have got voice changes, but I mean they're pretty much the same. It looks like they're going into the early periods of being a teenager. And speaking of which, I mean, it doesn't really add up to the story, does it? Okay, I'm being a bit too harsh here. Like, the trailer generally does look exciting. You know, I'm going to be seeing this. Well, I'm going to be following it. I'm going to be following this very closely. But I don't understand why Kion is still... Like, he still looks like a cub. He still looks like... Because this is... Like, I understand, like, Kiara was born before Kion, and Kion was born after. You know, he's a younger brother. But, from what they look like when they're cubs, they don't look that different. Like, there's not really an age gap there. So yeah, Kiara's going to become an adult sooner. But, it looks like Kion is turning from a cub to a teenager, not a teenager to an adult, which he should be doing. Okay, this is the latter stages of The Lion King 2, which we're talking about here. So therefore, you know, at this period of time, Kiara is an adult. So why is Kion still... Why is he... Like, he looks like... He looks and sounds like a 14-year-old. Kiara at this moment in time is about an 18-year-old. Like, if she was a human, she'd be about 18. Kion should be about 16, 17. So why on earth is he still looking and sounding like a 14-year-old? I don't understand it. Or maybe there's just a bigger age gap. But even then, why is there such a big age gap if they look exactly alike? Like, shouldn't Kion look smaller than Kiara? Shouldn't Kiara be like a mentor to him? No. No, I don't understand. I don't get it. I'm probably thinking too much into it. Yeah, that's really all that needs to be said about the trailer, really. I mean, like, it is pretty much about 50 seconds of new content. Like, the first 20 seconds is just a flashback, and then, well, yeah, then turns back to... Okay, right then. Oh, wow, like, the trailer and... Oh, okay, never mind. No, it isn't. Okay, right. Lion Guard, Battle for the Pride Lands exclusive clip. So I guess they're calling Season 3 Battle of the Pride Lands. You could have just mentioned it. You could have just said Infinity War. Oh look, Scar's still... Funk, no! I don't want to get copyrighted. Well, I'll have any chance of... I've already seen this clip, and I... Oh my goodness, what have they done? Okay, so to explain what happens, Scar is just going out on a patrol. Then he meets some random... It's just some random lion. Some mysterious lion just pops out of nowhere, and Scar follows him. And then, like, the mysterious lion goes, "Hey, you could be king." And then Scar's like, "Oh, okay." And he's suddenly evil. And then he follows the mysterious lion, and the snake gives him a scar. It's... Why? So you're basically telling me that Scar was just a pawn. So Scar wasn't the main villain, he was just a pawn. I don't understand this. So where did this mysterious lion come from? I have so many questions, which hopefully get answered in the actual episodes. But I'm just so confused. Like, where does this fit in the story? Why aren't we seeing Zero or Kovu? Why, like... I mean, like, it's... I mean, if he's gonna make it during Lion King 2, why didn't Kion fight off the Outlanders? Why isn't the Outlanders the main villains? I mean, like, given all this conflict, I mean, they were fighting, you know, before all this happened, so why aren't they fighting now? I don't understand it. But, like, what they have made to Scar is basically, oh no, he's no longer the main villain. No, he was just a pawn. He was just some... And, like, it's the same snake. It's the same snake, it looks like, who scratched Kion. So it's... So is Scar just another pawn? Is he just another... I don't understand. Like, are they just... Like, so Scar became evil because he had a scar and that was it? Is that it? Are you telling me that Scar got his own scar and killed his own brother just because he had a scar on him? That is the worst villain backstory I've ever heard. So how on earth did Scar just go, oh, okay, I'm just going to follow this mysterious lion and get my eye scratched and get a massive scar on my face? Oh, I might as well just turn evil then. Like, you've just made Scar a joke. Scar was a legitimate threat beforehand. Yes, sure, he was cowardly, but he was a literal psychopath. What you've done is made him a complete and utter beta male here. Like, he's full on, like, he's, like even in the design, like, they've made the mysterious lion look way more threatening than what Scar is. Scar looks like a fluffy, you know, like, he looks like fluff. It looks adorable compared to that lion. Yeah, they've made Scar adorable. That lion looks way more threatening. I seriously hope there is more to this tale. I really hope that this is not actually what happens. Or if it does happen, I'm just going to pretend that, well, Scar's just lying to, avoid actually telling the truth, which is, Scar was jealous of Mufasa. He tried to kill him, failed, got a scar, and, well, yeah, he was so ashamed that he started calling himself Scar to remind himself of that failure. That is a lot more than what this is. So, yeah, I hope that's what they're going with. Or maybe there's more to it. I think there is more to it. Like, it can't be that bad. It can't be that mad. Disney, you cannot be that mad to just make Scar the most well-known villain in the Lion King world just another pawn. I mean, they could pull it off. I mean, Darth Vader is known as the biggest Sith, despite being a pawn to Palpatine. But, like, they've just completely and utterly ruined him, from the looks of it. Yeah, whatever. Overall, I am excited for it. Man. Wait, Lion King came out in 2015? Are you sure? Like, it says 3 seasons. So, yeah. This is season 3, they said. This is season 3. They said season 3 at the end. So why is YouTube saying that there's 3 seasons? And don't tell me that they're upcoming. That's the upcoming season. The 3rd season of the upcoming season. Because no, they're already episodes which have been released. So is this the 4th season or the 3rd season? I'm very confused. I think it is the 4th season because, well, unless they've been working for 2 years on this, and I don't know. But yeah, in general, I have tons of questions which will probably be answered, in the actual episodes. But yeah, I'm excited for this. I have tons of questions. They'll be answered. But overall, I am actually pretty excited for this. I think ever since The Lion God came out, everyone's been asking, what happens during Lion King 2? What happened to Kion? Is he dead? Is it did he die or something? No. Obviously, it doesn't look like they're going to kill him off, because it does look like they're actually going to make it to the Tree of Healing, whatever it's called. So yeah, this does look promising, and yeah, I'll be watching it. Yeah, that's right. I'm watching a kids show. This thing is shown on Disney Junior, guys, and I want to watch it. Molly, can you stop scratching my carpet, please? Yeah, I'm gonna be watching it. This will probably be my last Disney Junior show. To be fair, this is the only thing which I watch in Disney Junior, so I haven't properly watched Disney Junior in ages. For about 9 years now. I stopped watching about 9 years ago. It's only because The Lion Guard is on that I actually watch it. Because, it's The Lion King. Yeah, I hope that they don't actually fully complete Kion's journey, though. I want there to be oh, I've got hair. That's disgusting. Okay. Yeah, but I hope for this season they show us what happens. Yeah. Like I don't know. I don't know what I think really. Like I'm really conflicted. Like there's part of me saying I want this to be the entire series, but the season. Sorry, I get series and season moved up. But yeah, like I hope that this is. I do hope that this is the season in its entirety. But some of me is saying, well, that would kind of suck because it's just going to be then. It's just going to be the entire season them traveling to the stupid tree, and then that's it. No, I want more. I want more than that. I mean, like, and like this does seem like he's just going over there to heal his scar, not to beat Scar or anything. Scar's still there. Speaking of which, if this actually is during Lion King 2, then why isn't Zero there? Like, surely Zero would have known about this. If Scar's come back, Zero, Scar's mate, she doesn't know about this for some reason. Surely Scar would have gone, yeah, could you tell Zero I'm back, please? Like, does Zero know nothing about Scar returning? Literally the worst lion in the history of the Pride Lands. The most feared lion in the Pride Lands is back, and she doesn't know about it. Yeah, sure, I know she's not in the Pride Lands, but at least, like, it's a big thing. It's more than the Pride Lands. It would have been, like, passed on. Surely she'd know about it. So, like, I don't. From what it looks like, it doesn't look like it's going to be the entire season. It just looks like an arc. Because like if they get it, if they get Khan healed, they still have to, like they have to deal with Scar, or maybe Scar, or maybe that Scratch is, like I don't know. Maybe Scar goes into Khan's body and is trying to take over his body. I don't know. Maybe they're going there to heal him and get rid of Scar entirely. I don't know. But from what it looks like, it does look like this is just going to be like an arc. Like Khan trying to fix this problem, and then the rest of the series is just going to be them trying to stop him. Just trying to stop Scar completely. But if this is through Lion King 2, then why wouldn't Zero know about this? Like, she's completely obsessive over Scar. She should know this. I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know how this is going to end. I'm excited for it. I mean, I'm excited to see how this all ends. I've been rambling on for about 23 minutes about a kids show. A kids show that is well below my age. I am watching something which is, I should not be watching. I'm too old for it. But I'm still watching it because it's Lion King. And I want to see what happens. I'm just trying to think how this is going to end. Okay. So I think I'm just going to say it. This trailer is just like the trailer for the arc. The arc will be about 3 to 4 episodes. I think there's about 13 episodes in a season. Well, there's 13 seasons in every other Lion Guard season, so let's just say it's 13 seasons. The first 4 are on this arc. Khan gets healed, goes back to the Pride Lands, but then Scar's still there. And when he comes back, then, well, he's there for the Lion King 2. He's there for the Pridelanders versus the Outlanders. This is very confusing. So, do they eliminate Scar? Does Scar just die? Does he die when Khan gets scratched? Do they manage to defeat him? Do they like win but lose at the same time? Is that kind of thing? I'm trying to think. How could this go? Because I mean, you got Zira and the Outlanders in this. Scar's still there. Kion is not in The Lion King 2, well, the ending to The Lion King 2, because he's out there to heal the Scar. But Scar's still there. So surely Scar should be in Lion King 2, because Zira's there. Zira would eventually find out about this. She and Scar would come together and form an alliance. But this makes no sense, because then Scar is still there. Whilst the Outlanders and Pridelanders are there, Scar's still there. So when the Outlanders and Pridelanders come together, Khan comes back. This makes Zira's death completely pointless, because she kills herself. Well, she fights back, trying to do it for Scar, quote unquote. When he's not actually dead, he's still alive, at least in a volcano form or whatever. He's still sitting there, scheming. Honestly, Scar in the Lion Guard is worse than Thanos before the Infinity War. He just sits there. He just sits there in a volcano, doing absolutely nothing. I guess the only conclusion which I can come up with is Khan gets scratched, Scar goes inside the Scar. He's starting to manifest inside Khan's body. Khan is going to the thing. So Scar's gone. He's with Kion. Khan's trying to destroy him completely and go to the healing tree. And then Zira and the Pridelanders are fighting. They reunite, and then Khan fixes the problem, comes back, and oh, okay, everything's solved. The end. I think that's my possible theory, but it does look to me like they're just going to the healing thing just to get his Scar sorted out, and then he comes back, defeats Scar. But then why is he not there for Lion King 2? This can only make sense if he's going off to the healing. Or does he go... I'm trying to theorize. It's so hard. I'm trying to think with so little information. I guess it is an arc. I guess it is a few episodes long. What they've shown us in the trailer is a few episodes long. They'll come back, and then they'll sort out Scar, and then I don't know what they'll do. Does Kyle and the rest of the guards still go and leave the Pride Lands and go forge their own pride? I don't know. I mean, that's the most common theory. People have been saying, well, if he doesn't die, then he goes off and has his own pride. Which would explain why he's not there during the fight with the Outlanders. If we're going across this whole Disney, you've dug yourself into a hole here. If you do not have Scar absorb himself through the Scar, you're pretty much messed up the entirety of The Lion King 2, because now Scar's still there, Kion's off, there he is, he's gone, he's out of The Lion King 2. The Outlanders and Prylands are having a battle. Zero's death means nothing because she's not actually avenging Scar. Scar's still there. Scar's still at large. Everyone's all peaceful. Oh, it's happy ending. No, Scar's still there. And Kion's God, he comes back. I guess he does that and then hang on, Scar's still there. Scar's still there. Scar needs to die before all of this happens. Scar needs to go before all of this happens because then everything that Zero does is meaningless because she's not actually avenging Scar. She thinks she is, but she doesn't. But she's wrong. Scar's still alive. So that means all of her death is completely useless. Everything she does is completely useless. It's confusing. I need to think. I am thinking so hard. Okay, again, the arc. The arc is there. Okay, so 3 episodes. 3 episodes. Kion heals himself, comes back. 5th episode is him destroying Scar for good. But then that doesn't. But then when Scar's gone, but Zero's still there. Zero's still plotting this elaborate plan. So where is Kion in all this when Kovu comes along? Like, is he sent away? Is he on it? Like, does he decide to go out and does this trip to the tree of healing? Does that mean that he's going to defend that now? Does he come back and go, you know what? There's a whole lot more out there than the Pride Land, so I'm just gonna defend Africa in its entirety. Or I'm just gonna find a few friends along the way, and you know what? I'm gonna stick with those friends because why not? You know. Thank you, Simba. Thank you, Dad. I'm going off with my friends now. I'm gonna go off to my tree friends. I'm going off to... oh my goodness, that was funny. Yeah, so my possible theory is one, either that Scar is actually Scar trying to manifest himself into Kion. The Scar is an entry point, and so his soul goes inside of Kion using the Scar. You know, the Scar is like an opening to his body, so he goes into that Scar. He's manifesting himself in there. Kion goes to the Tree of Healing to get it out, and comes back for the end. Or this is just a couple of episodes. Kion comes back, but then realizes that maybe it's best if he forges his own path and goes off. Or maybe he actually does die, and we just don't see it. My hope is that they don't fully complete Kion's story. I want there to be a story after the story. I don't want things completely wrapped up. I don't want everyone's happily ever after. I want there to be an evil still there, because to me, I think the biggest issue with Lion Guard for me is that it's not mature enough. I think that's what a lot of people have an issue with the Lion Guard. It's too kid friendly. This is the Lion Guard. There should be deaths. We're talking about a character that doesn't appear in the movie. There should be something happening to him. or he should be missing. There should be a reason he should be missing. And if you can't do that, then what's the point of making him? Why not make him Kova and Kiara's son? You know, just like find a way to eliminate him from the ending of The Lion King 2. You know, and you'll be fine. But if you can't find a way, then what was the point of making him in the first place? Because now you've just, well, yeah. Unless he's some random lion in the battle which we don't see, which makes no sense because I think there's only lionesses and Simba fighting. So therefore, what on earth is Kion doing there? Is he just sitting in the Pride? Is he just sitting on Pride Rock, just going, well, I killed Scar now, so what am I going to do with my life? I don't know. I'm going to be happy. Is that it? No, like I want him. I think it would be a great story if he actually does go out and explore different places, because then that would mean that we'd get an ending to The Lion Guard, but it would allow Kion to have his own story. It would allow people to, like fans and whatever, to actually make their own story. And I'd love it if they actually make a mature, if they actually make a mature Lion King story with Kion, because Kion is the perfect candidate for it. I mean, like, I've got to admit, having that scar on him definitely adds something to him. Like, Kion to me, just like the problem with him is that, like, over these past couple of seasons, he's just been invincible. He can just roar, and that's it. That's it. Roar, there you go. War's done. Wow, that was easy. But at the end of the day, he's just a cub. He's just a cub with a really powerful roar. If he just spams roars, he can just eliminate everyone. You know, there's not really much to him. He's basically Simba with a mane and a big giant roar. Without that roar, he's completely defenseless. Yeah, like, gosh, like, I say I like the Lion Guard, yet I'm completely tearing it apart. Good on me. Good on me for doing that. But no, like, aside from the problems, I do like the Lion King. The Lion Guard, sorry. Gosh, I'm getting everything muddled up today. But yeah, like, I want there to, like, I want there to be an ending for Kion. I want there to be an ending, but not actually an ending. I want him to actually have an adventure after this, because, well, what's he going to do after he kills Scar? Nothing. He's going to spend the rest of his life just patrolling the Pride Lands. And there's absolutely nothing that he can do. I mean, it's like having... Like, it's like being in the army with no war. You're just sitting there doing absolutely nothing. Just like, oh, well, can we have some trouble, please? Can we have a gas explosion or something? Something which we could be of use. Can there be a tornado? Can there be can there be a tsunami or something? I want Kion to either go out of the Pride Lands, or for him to have a happy ending, and him having a new role. Like, I don't know, like a defense expert or something. Like, you can't have him sit around just for the rest of time. Like, you gotta make him have a purpose. Because once he kills Scar, that's it. What is his purpose? Because he no longer has to defend the Pride Lands. Once he does that, well, that's it. The main threat is done. Literally nothing is threatening the Pride Lands. aside from a few squabbles, which can easily be rectified with a bit of diplomacy. No use for his raw. Yeah, like I'm gonna say it. Kion looks awesome with that scar. I've even like thought about it. Like I've thought like, what would Kion look like when he's an adult? Like, imagine all these scars and stuff. Oh man, that would look awesome. That right there, guy with the scar. I want to see that. That's my mature Lion King right there. But that's for another time. Like maybe when this season is done, I'll probably do a stream or something. Basically, what I want Kion to do after Lion Guard. Like maybe I'll make my own fan fiction stuff, but not actually post on fan fiction because that's really bad. I don't want to be a fan fiction writer because fan fictions are cringy. I just want to like do like a little story on what could potentially happen to him. What are you looking at, Molly? Let me guess, another bug? No? Yeah, you just sit there. Doing absolutely nothing. No, do not stare at me. Okay, I think I've rambled on for long enough. I mean, I've rambled 41 minutes and 42 seconds about the Lion Guard. Something which is aired on Disney Junior. Something which is way too old for me. Well, I'm too old for it. Sorry. Something which I'm way too old for. I've rambled 42 minutes about something which I'm way too old for. I mean, if I can ramble about like the Lion Guard, I can ramble about anything. There you go, 42 minutes. There you go. There's my exam done. There's my essay. Never mind. But like, I think I will be looking at this series a lot closer now. Because like, yeah, I've been on and off with the Lion Guard. I've seen a few clips, but now with this, I'm genuinely interested because like ever since this series started, this is the entire point of it. This is exactly what I was waiting for. This was what we were all waiting for. This very question. This question that's been going on since the start of the series is about to be answered. We're finally at that point where this is the moment. This is the moment we've all been waiting for ever since this series started. This is it. What happened to Kion during The Lion King 2? Where was he? And I, for one, am very excited. And, yeah. It's probably going to be a good send-off to me watching Disney Junior or Playhouse Disney. That was Disney Junior when I watched it. Miss good old Playhouse Disney Junior. Playhouse Disney, you idiot! Oh my goodness. You see, I get things muddled up. I'm stupid. Okay, anyway, that's pretty much gonna do it for this stream. Thick boy rambles on about children's show. But yeah, I'm going to be looking at this season very closely, and I might even discuss it each and every episode. If I can find a way to watch every episode without... Stop moaning. But yeah, if I can find a way to, like, watch a few clips from the new episodes, then yeah. Yeah, I will try and watch this series this season. Because, yeah, like, I am very, very intrigued this time. And it's exactly what I've been waiting for ever since the series started, so, yeah. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. Yeah. Thank you for watching this video, and goodbye.